Pisces, welcome to your November reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Cross-watchers, you're welcome. Whenever you find this video, it'll be for you. And my name's Julie. Welcome to Julie's Tarot reading. This week, I wanted to pull you a Spirit Animal Oracle Guide card just for November. And just going to see what comes out for you. Okay, so the one that's fallen out is Blue Jay, which is a bird. Intuition. So you are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that does not suit you anymore. So I feel like that's a breaking free kind of card. So I'll just put those to the side. So this is the deck I want to use. So we're going to do 3 cards for each part. So 3 cards for love, 3 cards for work, and maybe a general card at the end. Bottom of the deck, you have the Fool. So I feel like there are some new beginnings coming up for you. Oh, the Fool and the Star. So breaking away from anything that's holding you down or back, and moving towards a new beginning, which is going to be much better for you. Okay, 3 cards for love, please. 10 of Cups. Next card, please. 3 of Wands. Something you may have waited for. It is a card of waiting. And the last one for love for Pisces. The 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is mastering a skill. 3 of Wands is waiting. And the 10 of Cups is happiness. So I feel like you've been working on yourself or your environment or your new beginning for quite some time. Because I do feel you know there's a transition coming. You may be going through it or you may be about to start going through it. But it's almost like you've been waiting for the right time for your happiness to come in. I'm feeling this deck, so I'm going to do a little bit of clarifying, then we'll move on to work and general. Okay, bottom of this deck, the Devil. So I do feel there's some, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I do really feel there's a brand new beginning coming, and I do feel it may well be by about the 3rd week in November. We are in Scorpio season at the moment, which is a time of transition. It also represents the Death card, which is transition and moving on. Tell me about the 10 of Cups for love, please. 6 of Swords, moving on. Moving on to something a lot happier and getting past any mental anguish. 2 of Wands, making plans. It is a decision card, and the 2 of Pentacles. So I do feel like if you've been in this energy of not knowing what to choose or going backwards and forwards, sitting on the fence, not really choosing, during November, I feel like you will make the conscious decision to move on, and you'll make a plan to go towards whatever happiness is for you. Tell me about the 3 of Wands. High Priestess, and you have the Intuition. High Priestess, intuition, historic knowledge. So you may be waiting, or you may be sitting back not really making any kind of moves, but you are listening to your intuition, and if you're not, maybe you should. Queen of Wands, taking back your power, and that leads to the 10 of Cups. Amazing. Just going to move those up a little bit. So during the next couple of weeks, whatever you've been working on or mastering, you are finally finishing that. You will be happy with the results. I kind of feel like you've been waiting for a period or a time to play out, and the time is now. I do feel this transition is going to happen during Scorpio season, so that's 21st of October to the 21st of November. So within the next couple of weeks, excuse me, we will come out of this sitting on the fence energy. I do feel like you'll be making plans to move towards something much happier for you, something on the other side. You're certainly breaking through any confusion or illusion that you've been suffering. Tell me about the 8 of Pentacles, please. Five of Swords. So there may have been a defeat in the past, but the Five of Swords is about conflict, intellectual conflict, so words, thoughts, feelings. So if that's happened with somebody, or even just going on in your own head, I do feel like you're working to release that. And then you've got the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. And the Death card. I did say you're going through a transition. So I feel, I keep telling me the 21st, so I feel by the 21st, maybe a little bit longer, you are listening to your intuition at this point. You may be waiting for the right time or be waiting for something to happen. But you are listening to your intuition about what makes you happy. I feel like you're going to grab it with both hands. Any conflict in the past, I feel like you're working on it, or you're nearly come through that period. You're looking for stability now. And you have the Death card, which is rebirth. Okay, so it looks like Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups twice. You've got a couple of tens here. So there ends, there are you finishing a period or a situation or an energy that you've been in. Okay, so let's have a look at work. And that could be about work, but let's have a look at work. Ace of Swords, clarity, communication, cutting things out. Two of Cups. And the Star. Bottom of the deck, the Death again. So let's have a little look at the Ace of Swords. Six of Pentacles, being given a gift. There may be a conversation with somebody at work that requires them giving you something or you giving them something. Definitely very positive communication coming in, travel, or definitely movement. Tell me about the Two of Cups. This could be a new contract, new job. Five of Wands. So I feel like if you are in a situation where you've not got what you wanted, after some discussion, you're going to get some good news. Six of Cups might be something you've wanted for a while. And the Four of Swords. So healing. So I do feel you are going to be given something after a conversation with somebody at work. Do you feel there's a gift coming or possibly a promotion? I do feel it's a wish fulfillment, something you've been looking towards. Queen of Swords. Very clever, very analytical, standing up for what you want. There you go. Ace of Pentacles. Receiving something new. Seven of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So I don't know if you maybe didn't trust yourself to take this role on. But this is all doubts being left. You actually mastering your skill there to start something new. Very clear about what you want for the future. New contracts coming in. Feeling a lot better about yourself. If there has been some contention in the past, that's all coming to an end now. Very positive going forward. Okay, and then let's look at what Pisces needs to know generally. Excuse me. You've got the King of Cups. Emotionally mature. And you've got the Five of Cups. You've got the Knight of Swords. You've got the Strength. And the Page of Cups. Oh, and the Eight of Wands. Wow, didn't really expect that many. But let's do a very quick, what's that about? So generally, I do feel there's new love coming in for you because this King of Cups keeps coming out. I feel like you've come through a period of unhappiness. You've moved on for it. Or if you're not, you are currently taking your strength and controlling your emotions and moving through this very sad period. If you've had a breakup with somebody. What I'm also getting here is the teacher. So you may have had a guide on this journey, or you may be teaching others how to come out of this negative energy. You've got the Ace of Swords. There's a conversation going to happen here between you and a King of Cups. The energy that's emboldened. And then you've got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm not taking reversals today. So a very good positive message coming in. Somebody offering you something unexpectedly, quite sweetly. Do feel it's this King of Cups here. This is a conversation happening. I feel like you've learned all you need to learn from a past situation, and you have the strength now to move on. So with the Queen of Pentacles, what's being offered is, I feel either going to bring stability or you are stable already. And the Queen of Cups, I do feel like you're coming back into your Queen of Cups energy, very soft and compassionate and giving. But you've learned to stand on your own 2 feet, make choices. You know, also I feel like you've learned to stand your ground. You've learned to speak your truth and be honest with people. You're now open to new coming in. I feel like you've been through a very, very rough period. Tell me about your strength card. Just one more card, please, Spirit. The Fool. Have the strength to start a brand new journey. And the World. To finish one chapter of your life or your journey. Start a new one. Move forward. Take action. Use your emotional strength. You've got good positive news coming in here. I feel like it could be to do with money. It's something that's going to make you very happy. It's possibly something that's being offered in love as well. You've got a match here, King and Queen of Cups. I do feel like some kind of contract or soul contract. Possibly somebody coming back from the past. Let me just ask that, please. Hang on. It's just fallen on the floor. So you've got 3 of Swords in reverse. This is heartache, getting over any heartache. So it could be that there was somebody you were with in the past that you didn't speak to, but you have and are healing from that. Could have been in the workplace. And tell me about this 6 of Pentacles, please. And then I'm going to finish the reading. 2 of Cups. You've had this twice now. It could be reversed. This could be work. This could be love. But generally it seems like you've been in a waiting period, but now you're coming out of this. You've almost finished mastering the skill. There's a rebirth happening this month. Possibly new love coming in. But I do feel whatever the cycle was for you, whether it be heartbreak or sort of getting on with work or not getting what you want at work, that's all coming to an end now. I feel like you've been working very, very hard towards this transition. You're very clear about your stability and your happiness. There is new love coming in here. But I feel this person's going to be a very good communicator, whereas the person before, I think quite possibly they hid their feelings or didn't speak their truth, or quite possibly they lied. But you are going to end on the 9 of Cups, which is really, really happy. If you're not going through this transition at the minute, you will be. I feel like it will be completed by the end of this year, but you may well start your transition on the 21st of November. I've just split the deck and you've got the Devil and the Knight of Pentacles. So it could be that you've been going through this sort of rebirth, clearing out, honouring your feelings, processing any past hurts for quite some time. They just said 3 years. It could be up to 3 years. So that's your reading for November. It's looking really positive, and I feel like by the time this year ends, by January, you're going to be in a whole new place. So you have a good day, Pisces. You take care. Bye now.